What's up, everybody? I am Calvin Callins Jr. here as your creator and host for Soul Karaoke. Today, I have an amazing artist that goes by the name of Louie Kaczmarek. Louie is a self-taught singer, producer, guitar player, and pianist. He grew up singing in local choirs, but didn't truly realize his passion for music until 2017. He then became an avid artist and producer here in Chicago and continued to grow that passion alongside video production and digital marketing. He now owns a company that services all three art forms, which is called Visual Digital Marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Soul Karaoke, Louie Kaczmarek.
Maybe it's something that I said, but it ain't up in my head now. Mine goes blank when I'm settling for less now. I cannot control my eyes when they red out. And if you don't know what I'm saying, I can't help out. Cause I've been doing too much lately. I ain't seeing eye to eye with no one, it's crazy. But maybe I ain't looking right. Haven't even seen the road in front of me. It's out of sight.
Louie, thanks for being here with us today at Soul Karaoke.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the invite. Seriously.
For sure.
Honored.
So we're gonna get into this food.
Yeah, let's get it.
Today we have chicken and waffles. So we're gonna try this chicken and waffles, let y'all know how it tastes.
Yeah, man, I should probably be like mature adult.
Oh yeah.
So many times I've had like chicken and waffles, I'll just like literally like just throw the chicken on there and kind of like just go at it.
Let's see how it is in the Midwest. Oh yeah, man, this is really good.
That's fire.
What you think, Louie?
No, it's fire. I love chicken and waffles. Yeah.
One thing about Chicago has some of the best food. I don't know if y'all heard it before, but Chicago's food is amazing.
We were just talking too, like, there's so many different neighborhoods in Chicago where you can get different styles of food. Like you can get good chicken and waffles, you can get great Mexican food, Chinese food, Thai food.
Yeah.
I feel like Chicago's underrated for Thai food too. But, yeah.
So Louie, let's get to know about you just a little bit.
Sure.
So you do a lot. You are a singer, you are a marketing genius, you are an instrumentalist, and you are just an awesome creative. Where does this all come from?
Thank you, man. I would never call myself a genius on any front. I just feel like, but I appreciate you saying it. I appreciate that. No, for me, music was my first passion. Like the first thing that I really felt very passionate about. Like you get a feeling if you're lucky enough to have the opportunity to work in something that really gives you this emotion, you know what I'm talking about. I actually had talked about it a little bit before, but the first time that I really learned I was super passionate about music was about 2017, and I just showed up at a Guitar Center, and just to show you how little I knew, I showed up at a Guitar Center. And the employee comes up, like, I don't know if you've ever been in a Guitar Center. They're knowledgeable about, instruments and things like that. And I just go to the guy and I'm like, hey, yeah, like, I really want to make music. Like, what should I get? This guy's like, you could get an audio interface. He starts showing me stuff. I'm like, I left there knowing even less than what I knew going in. So eventually I was able to put together a good setup of gear at Sam Ash. And then I just really taught myself as much as I could. I bought online courses. I was working a job full time. I'd leave for the job at 7 a.m., get back 7 p.m., and then I'd be working on it until like midnight. And then I just repeat. Now I'm fast forwarding a little bit again, but now I do, my company focuses on doing full scale marketing for small to mid-sized businesses. And then on the video side and music side, I try to focus on bigger clients that have their own marketing departments and just provide really good looking video and then commercial music. So that kind of spans across genres on the music side.
That's good to hear. It's actually funny, a little bit about me. I'm a DJ as well, and I also started my DJ fascination through Guitar Center because, they just have instruments and DJ controllers out everywhere. So that's cool that we share that similarity.
Yeah, it's cool. You just show up. People treat it like a playground, right? Like people just show up. Somebody's just drumming over here. Somebody's playing the keys over there. It's literally a place you could just show up, spend like 3 hours. And for the employees, hopefully not buy nothing, but you could literally just go in there and jam. Yeah. So it is a cool place for sure.
What was your type of neighborhood? Were you born and raised in Chicago? What neighborhood were you born in, and how that influenced who you are today?
Yeah, so I am from the southwest suburbs of Chicago. Even when I went to school, I went to college in Missouri. Being from where I'm from, close enough to Chicago, like even when nobody would know my neighborhood outside of Illinois, you still like can't say you're from Chicago if you're not from Chicago. You know, it just, you learn kind of a little bit about that. But no, I'm from a southwest suburb called Willow Springs. The thing about my upbringing that was kind of interesting is that I was in a nicer area. I was blessed about that. But I grew up, I would say I grew up kind of more on the poor side. Like, we grew up with welfare. We grew up like a single parent household for me. It was just my mom. Hit hard times for a bit, like unemployment, things like that. And yeah, like I said, single parent. So my dad wasn't in the picture at all. Had a lot of struggles there. A great thing that I loved was that it did actually influence a lot of like my music. You know, I like artists and songs that inspired me. A lot of the time I was pulling from Black artists, creators, creatives, even like the first like YouTube like creators were like Black artists. And I don't know what it was. I just feel like the soul, it's funny name, but like the soul kind of comes out, and I really try to do the same with my music, just naturally, not like I'm trying to emulate or anything, but it feels like that's what comes out too. So, yeah.
And you mentioned you were influenced by a lot of creators and artists.
Yeah.
Who are some of those creators and artists who influenced you when you were younger and who still influence you right now?
Yeah, no, great question. I would say, so when I was real young, like middle school age, I pretty much solely listened to hip hop and rap. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like, to the point where I was like one of those, it's funny because I'm thinking to myself as like an 8th grader, I was like a rap snob, yeah. Where it's like people were listening to like Lil Wayne and Drake, and I'm like, that ain't real rap. I was listening to like Nas, Rakim, yeah. Pac, you know, I don't know. I still like the Game and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of even who else back then, but those were some of my favorites for sure. Jeezy was one of my favorites, which I know you're Florida, but like Atlanta, I know like he was huge out there. Yeah. So that was it first. Like it's interesting to think about now because I produce a lot of my own music too. And a lot of the times, like especially my drums, I'll pull hip hop drums, even though I'm a singer. And the song will probably be more in the lane of R&B and pop, but I'll pull out hip hop drums and I'll pull out different hip hop elements and rap elements because that was what I listened to first. That was big for me. From a more modern sense, like probably like 2017, I listened to like a lot of Bryson Tiller. Different artists I'm trying to think about that like mixed hip hop and singing more so too, were more inspirations to me, just because that's the style that like I really like to emulate, but kind of in my own way. Yeah, but from a real core standpoint, it was a lot of rappers. That's
what's up. No, that's really good to hear, and especially in the celebration of Black American Music Month, you have a lot of Black musicians that you listed there. So yeah. That is what's up, and I'm glad to hear that we can influence you as well. So yeah.
No, I mean, it actually is interesting. I'm not even trying to like, I don't know. I'm like not trying to like pretend. Like it takes me probably a lot longer of a time to come up with, you know, non-Black artists that inspire me, just because that was just what I gravitated towards. Mm-hmm. And like I said, from like how the environment I was in and everything like that, sometimes I felt like it was nice because I was hanging with people that related, and a lot of the times because it wasn't the same with people around me, I got labeled as like, oh, you're like pretending to be something you're not and whatnot. And I'm like, I can't help what I like, you know, what makes me feel a certain way. A lot of the time for me, like the inspiration was more so that, and then just really good musicians, like, you know, really good drummers, guitarists, things like that. And a lot of the times it was Black artists.
Awesome. Yeah. And then my last question, Louie, and this one is on behalf of the audience. Is there anything that we can be looking forward to, or any work that you're creating now that you plan to release soon?
I got you, audience. I got you on all this. All right. No, I'm not a narcissist like that. But I will say I do. I've been focusing a lot on the growth of my company, Visual Digital Marketing. So the music's been a little bit slower. In 2020, I released like 10 songs. I have a lot more ready to go, but I've been focusing a lot on growing my brand, growing the company. But I do have a lot of new music coming out in 2024. I've been working with a lot of different really talented artists, some singers, some producers, drummers, guitarists, etc. Got music coming out that crosses language barriers. I got a Spanish artist coming on, obviously English as well. So a lot of good new music coming out. My company, like I said, Visual Digital Marketing, we're doing a lot of great video work. If anybody wants to check that out, visualdigitalagency.com. So there's that. And then, anybody on the third front, it's music, video, and then anybody with a small business. I know times can be tough for people. If you're doing great, congrats. But anybody that needs help with their marketing for that, I would love to have a conversation as well. So trying to keep all the things moving is kind of the theme here, obviously, if you can't tell. But Calvin, I really appreciate you even giving me any sort of platform to talk about that, especially on such a great month that obviously me, as a white person, I appreciate you taking me in and for the show and, just just having something so great that you're doing and letting me be a part of it.
Of course, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing your time with me and
Absolutely.
letting the audience and myself learn a little bit about you. I'm going to go and finish these chicken and waffles, and once we get back, we are going to hear Louie perform an amazing song by an amazing black artist, and we will enjoy his performance and his presence that is shared with us here at Soul Karaoke. Thanks, Louie.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Can't wait.
Sunshine when she gone. It's not warm when she's away. Yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Yeah. Wonder this time when she gone. If she gonna stay, yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, yeah, yeah. And I know, yeah, don't leave that thing alone, 'cause ain't no sunshine when she goes. When she gone, anytime she gone, yeah. Anytime she goes away. Sunshine when she gone, only darkness every day, yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away, yeah, 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 yeah. Anytime, woo. Anytime. I know. And I know, yeah. Said I know, yeah. Here we go. Ain't no sunshine when she darkness every day. Yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Yeah. Yeah. Anytime she goes away. Yeah. Anytime she goes away. Yeah, yeah. Anytime she goes away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anytime she goes away. Yeah, yeah. Anytime she goes away. Yeah, yeah. I ain't trying to have no label. I'm caught in that tornado. I told you I'm unstable, so you can catch me later. I ain't trying to have no label. I'm caught in that tornado. I told you I'm unstable, so you can catch me later. 'Cause I'm gone. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone, I'm gone. Said I'm gone, oh I'm gone. I'm gone. Think it's right when it's wrong. Got you coming too strong. It's when my radars go off. It's when you know that I'm gone. Oh, it's when I start talking different. And you start reminiscing, telling me how it's gotta be. How you surprised that I gotta leave? Oh, I'm out that door. You ain't gotta see my face no more. So I hope you're sure I'm